So what's going on, y'all? Today is August 19th, and this is my daily rant for the day, okay? Now, I don't know if y'all knew this, but when I posted my thoughts on not voting for Kamala, when I posted, my son going to the Trump rally and being heavily engaged in, politics, the election, like literally 4,000 people unfollowed me, right? But now that those 4,000 people are gone, let's really have a conversation. So I don't know if y'all seen the clip where Don Lemon went around in Jersey and was asking people who were they voting for, right? And he actually got kind of frustrated and disgusted because most of the people said they were voting for Trump and they weren't voting for Kamala. And a lot of people did not care to explain it, like, look, I'm not voting for her, flat out. Now, let me get this straight. I'm not a MAGA girl, right? I'm not like pro anything, to be honest. The only thing that I really care about is the food industry, our youth being programmed with hypersexual content, and Big Farm pushing medicine that is not actually healing people, but actually just kind of calming down the symptoms. So there's so many other things that I care about other than what Kamala is talking about or what Trump is talking about that actually has to do with humanity, not just Black Americans, not just Americans, or just people that live abroad. My thing is about people worldwide being the best version of themselves. And a lot of people thought that my views meant that I was not for Kamala, which meant that I was a bad person. People call me ignorant and stupid and all this kind of stuff. But let me tell y'all, let me put y'all on game about something. Now, seeing that I worked in the industry for 20 plus years and now I'm a content creator, I could tell you this with a straight face. The media manipulates people, okay? They have a narrative, they push a narrative, and then they drive that narrative until they start to see that people are starting to believe their narrative. Now, speaking of narrative, now, y'all know that I post content, and y'all know that I have post content talking about that I wasn't voting for Kamala, right? Well, I get an email asking me to do a pro Kamala post. Not one, not two, but three. And they were going to pay me $275, right? And so I looked at it and I was like, okay, what are they really talking about? Because at the end of the day, money is green, honey. And we need money to live abroad. Because $275 in a country like Turkey goes a very long way. But then I started to read the terms and see what they really wanted me to post. Everything in that post was anti-Trump. I mean, it literally was crazy how they really wanted me to do 3 posts to basically be anti-Trump. And then the stuff they wanted me to talk about with Kamala was so fluff, was so superficial. And I'm like, okay, so if they sent this to me, how many other influencers, how many other athletes, how many other actors, how many other singers got the same thing? How many other media outlets got the same email and decided that they were going to do it? Now, they probably going to pay people like Meg Thee Stallion a lot more than $275. But how many people were really, really, really offered $1 and they took it so that they can be anti-Trump online? Now, this is my thing. I need y'all to realize that the media manipulates, right? Now, if you look at The View, there was an episode of The View where Barbara Walters had Trump come on there, and they were like, Trump is my friend. Trump is a good person, right? And then all of a sudden, when it comes to this election time, oh, Trump is bad. We hate Trump. We want Kamala. But who's really pushing this narrative? How much money is really being, because those people that donated that $81 million, $275 was offered to me just so I can come on this internet and go against everything that I said just to appease y'all. So then the people would come on back crawling, and the 4,000 people that unfollowed would be like, oh, we knew she came to her senses. No, it's not that I came to my senses. I was just trying to get $1. And then I realized, do I really need this? There's so many other things that I could do to make $275. And I don't want to be sitting up here selling myself out on social media just because I'm an influencer and they look at my engagement and look at my demographics and think that I would be a good fit to push a narrative that I don't personally believe in. Like I said, I'm not a MAGA official, but what I am is a person that does my own research and has my own discernment. And if it don't fit with me, it don't fit with me. But I just need y'all to realize that The media, the entertainment, like, if y'all don't realize it, do y'all think that everything is manipulated except for the election? Do y'all feel like everything is just, a part of the matrix except for the election? I refuse to be manipulated. I refuse to push a narrative that does not hone into what I'm saying. Now, if Kamala came on this app or online and said, listen, I'm for people that are firm in holistic health, right? I'm for them not pushing pedophilia, because we can't say the full word on here because they block you. But I ain't for that. I ain't for them pushing hypersexual content to our children. I ain't for the breaking up of the black homes. And I'm for the Americans that just like we over the stigma of the American dream, and we just want to live and be the best, happiest version of ourselves. Now, if she said that, then I would be pro her. If Trump said that, I would be pro him. But I stated the fact and said that I wasn't going to vote for her. And I wasn't going to vote for her when she ran for presidency the first time. And people think like I'm supposed to think like everybody else. I have my own thoughts. I have my own opinion. And when I seen what they tried to pay me to post, I really was like, oh, And then you got these people like Don Lemon out here frustrated because people ain't going with what he think they going to say. Just because they black don't mean they got to vote for Kamala. Just because they white don't mean that they got to vote for Trump. Just because you in the LGBTQIA community don't mean you need to vote for Kamala. And just because you're an entrepreneur don't mean you have to vote for Trump. Everybody have their own reasons. And me, I have my own reasons. Now, I haven't got offered a bag from Trump, but I was offered a bag from Kamala. And the bag that was offered came with a list of negative things that I don't even want to put on my social media. And you want me to do 3 posts for $275? That's it? And you got 81 million and you want me to sit up here and slander a man that I don't know for you? I realize that everybody is not a Candace Owens lover. Everybody is not a Russell Brand watcher. And everybody is not an Andrew Tate follower. I get it. But what you can do is use discernment. And to those 4,000 people that unfollow me, if you happen to watch this, I'm glad you unfollowed. Because I really didn't even know y'all existed no way. And I really don't even care about your political views. And for you to think that you're going to disrespect me and think a unfollow or tell me unfollow does anything, it doesn't change the fact that I'm going to come on here every single day and talk about living abroad. It doesn't change the fact that I'm going to come on here every day and post about how to be the best holistic vegan. It doesn't change the fact that I'm going to make sure that my people who love me and mess with me understand that I am for all of us living our best lives anywhere on this planet. And I don't believe that America is the greatest country in the world, right? I don't believe that no country is great. I believe that every country has their pros and their cons, and you just have to go with what makes sense for you. As far as cost of living, as far as spiritual beliefs, as far as can you go there and make $1 or can you make $1 online and it stretch a long way? That's what I'm for. And I just had to come in here and address it. I'm tired of talking about this election. I'm tired of seeing this election. I'm ready for this shit to get over with. And when it's all said and done, let's get back to focus on what's important. Is the American dream really your dream? Do you want to be the healthiest version of yourself? Have you healed from trauma? Are you ready to break generational curses? Have you done the inner work, the shadow work to heal? If you have any sickness or disease, what are you doing to holistically and naturally heal yourself? And also, are you waking up and saying to yourself, in this world, in this life, I'm going to make sure that I live it and be happy? Because since I've been living abroad the past few years, I've seen 3 people leave this earth, right? Transition. And you know what it got me to thinking every time somebody that I know passed on? You know what my first thought be? We don't know our last day, so why would I sit up here and stress about the matters and the things of the world when I can really be focused on living my life and making sure that while I'm here, I'm happy, I'm healthy, and I'm enjoying this experience called life. That's all I care about. All this other madness, this election, all this, I don't care nothing about that. Just make sure you eat healthy. Make sure you do what you need to do to be the best version of yourself. And that's what I care about, for real. And that's my daily rant for the day. I'm out. Peace.